Hello, my name is Elise Doran, and this is discussion 6 in Theories of Counseling. Thank you for viewing my video, where I will be going over a hypothetical counseling center for my theoretical approach. So, thank you for taking a moment to learn a little bit more about existential therapy, which is an approach that really centers around the empowerment of individuals and overcoming some of the givens of existence that we'll dive into. And it's really for those who may be struggling with some grief, wondering what the purpose of life is, why am I feeling stuck? Maybe you're feeling a little bit depressed. Existential therapy is really a focus on helping individuals live a more authentic, meaningful life by embracing freedom, responsibility, um, uh, overcoming isolation, overcoming what it means to be human and that finiteness, that mortality, and choice. So, many of the struggles that may be helped with this approach is anxiety or depression, feeling meaningless, feeling isolated, avoiding those big questions of life. And existential therapy really leans into those so individuals can live with greater clarity, greater freedom, and greater purpose. Again, moving towards that empowerment and self-actualization. So it's not so much of a quick fix, so to speak, but it's more about embracing life and learning to live more fully and intentionally. So what actually happens in an existential therapy session? There are a few techniques used, but there really isn't a set of standard techniques for the existential theoretical approach. However, there are some that are widely agreed upon. The main vessel is the therapeutic relationship and alliance as the healing and the tool for the healing. So a lot of times exploring meaning is one technique used, talking about what gives meaning to individuals' life, whether that be their family or work, other relationships, spirituality, creativity, philanthropy, and examining how daily choices align with what truly matters to the client and the individual. As I said, that therapeutic alliance is the vessel. So another technique is self-disclosure. Counselors are encouraged to be in the here and now and be truly authentic with their counseling, connect more, and disclose those observations of what's going on between the here and now. And then you may have some dream analysis or maybe some role play as well. Maybe some empathetic confrontation if individuals are, avoiding reality and, needs to really grow into the freedom and responsibility. But above all, existential therapy is that relationship itself. It's an authentic, deep bond between the client and the counselor that is the foundation for growth and change. So I know all of this sounds so interesting and so great. However, does it really work, right? And so Voss and others did a study really on the efficacy of existential therapy. And they did find that, there are some great studies and meta-analysis that show that this framework of techniques is really effective for individuals. We see that again in Erling and others with older adults who are really facing that finiteness of human nature and in a group setting as well. So they reported a sense of meaning making, a sense of connection. Less avoidance. And, the results really supported the practical application of group therapy through that existential approach. And then again, Sousa also found that, this approach can be very effective just through the empathetic experience between counselor and client, as well as the holistic nature. It can really help when working with clients. So it doesn't just help survive or mitigate pathologies, but it really helps to thrive and move towards that self-actualization. So, if you're searching for deeper purpose, if you feel like you're living incongruently, existential therapy will help take back freedom, help you to make those courageous choices, live authentically, and really live life to the fullest. So, because life's not just about existing, it's also about living. So, thanks for watching.